You're grinding 40, maybe 60 hours a week. Your paycheck hits your bank account, and 10 days later, it's gone. Rent in NYC or the suburbs of Chicago eats up most of your income. Credit card bills are piling up, and at the end of the month, you're left with nothing. You stare at your banking app and wonder, where did all my money go? It sounds crazy, but this is the reality for most Americans, even for those pulling in six-figure salaries. We're living paycheck to paycheck. Today, we're not talking about eating ramen or skipping your morning coffee. We're talking about optimization. I'm going to show you how to build a system that turns your budget from a source of constant stress into an automated wealth-building machine. Stay with me, because by the end of this, I'm going to reveal one fatal mistake that 90% of people make when trying to save, which keeps them broke for decades. Plus, I'll break down the one financial habit the ultra-wealthy use to grow their net worth on autopilot. To manage your money, you have to understand how your brain works. Why do we feel broke even when we get a raise? It's not just the numbers, it's cognitive bias. Take the Diderot effect. Philosopher Denis Diderot got a fancy new robe and suddenly felt his old desk and rug looked cheap. He replaced everything and ended up in debt. We do this in the US every day. You move into a nicer apartment, you buy new furniture. You get a new car and suddenly your wardrobe doesn't match. That's hedonic adaptation. We return to our baseline level of happiness almost immediately after a new purchase. And then there's mental accounting. Nobel Prize winner Richard Thaler proved we treat money differently depending on where it comes from. We blow our work bonuses on gadgets but hoard our salary. But let's be real. A dollar is a dollar. Think about your last must-have purchase. A month later, does it still bring you joy, or is it just background noise? The bottom line, when we spend for status, we're paying to look rich instead of being rich. We spend to fill an emotional void, but the dopamine hit fades, and we're left feeling just as empty as before. The millionaires in Thomas Stanley's The Millionaire Next Door? They aren't wearing Rolexes. They're engineers and teachers driving 10-year-old cars. Habit number 1. Value time, not just money. Don't ask, how much does this cost? Ask, how many hours of my life do I have to work to afford this? Habit number 2. Outsource the small stuff. If you're spending 5 hours a week on chores you can delegate, use that time to upskill or build a side hustle. That's an investment in your income. Habit number 3. The 30-day rule. Want something? Put it on a list and wait 30 days. 80% of the time, the urge just disappears. If you're finding this useful, leave a like. It helps me know I should do more deep dives like this. A lot of people spend hours hunting for coupons. That's just penny pinching. Listen closely. I'm about to show you why trying to save on the little things is actually destroying your budget. Stick until the end because I'm going to reveal the biggest mistake most people make when trying to save. A mistake that keeps them stuck in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle for years. Wealthy people don't try to be frugal. They build a system. 1. Tax optimization. The real key to wealth in the US is how much you keep from the IRS. If your employer offers a 401k match, take it. Also, look into an HSA. 2. Credit card rewards. Use your credit card like a debit card. Use it for everything to grab that cash back, but pay it off in full every single month. Don't pay a cent in interest. 3. The two-account rule. Split your money. Account A is for fixed costs. Account B is for life. If account B hits 0, the fun is over. It takes the anxiety out of managing your money. But even with a perfect system, there's one trap that destroys everything. That mistake? It's lifestyle creep. You get a raise, you get a pricier apartment, your expenses scale up to eat your entire paycheck. The secret to wealth is the gap. Keep your expenses flat as your income rises and put the difference into your investments. That gap is your ticket to freedom. We've covered psychological traps, the power of automating your accounts, and why lifestyle creep is your biggest enemy. Optimization isn't about being cheap. It's about intentionality. Open your banking app right now and cancel one subscription you haven't used this month. That's your first step toward financial freedom. We've laid the groundwork for your budget. Now, are you ready for the next level? In our final episode, we're going to bridge the gap from getting organized to building wealth. We'll show you how to move from just saving to smart investing. I hope this helped you get a better handle on your finances. If you found value here, please leave a like. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our big finale on investing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.